Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I'm Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden 2012 Suffering.
Yes, and since the last game, we did a little bit of looking around in the manual and discovered that some controls that we thought were missing do in fact exist.
But they're not described by how to do them in the manual. They mostly just refer you to the pre-snap menu with R3, and if you want to know what the hotkeys are to bring those up, you still have to learn that yourself, as you found out with defensive audibles.
Yes, and actually the way that I figured out how controlling an individual player works is by looking up a video that a guy did on YouTube, because he actually explained it.
Yep.
As opposed to the manual in this game, which didn't really explain anything.
Well, a lot of the manual just glosses over the details of things. It's not really even like a true manual.
Except for Ultimate Team, they devote about 6 or 7 pages to that.
Yeah, well.
You know, because their microtransactions are important, right? Anyway, we played our game in week 1 of preseason, but we did not simulate the week. So I guess I'm assuming we're supposed to simulate this week now. Now, we have to do something like cut players, I guess.
Seems so.
Okay, and again, it was mentioned that you would have to cut players, but there wasn't really a whole lot of explanation on, what kind of strategy you would follow or anything like that. It basically just says that you cut some players after every preseason game, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, you're the offense guy, so I guess you have to decide who on offense you want to cut.
Well, sure. What the hell?
But don't cut Charlie Batch. He had a great game and pulled our bacon out of the fire with like 4 touchdown passes in the 4th quarter or something.
Oh, did he?
Something like that. I think he was the guy that you were controlling for that time, wasn't he?
I don't know. Can we view anything about his stats from here?
Not really.
You'd think that you'd be able to view their stats from here or something.
How they actually performed.
Yeah.
Because you would think that performance would be something that you would look at in addition to just ratings, right? Because right now, if I were just doing this according to ratings, well, then Dixon is the guy you cut. But when you look at some of his abilities there, I saw just before you cut him, that, he's got 84 speed.
Yeah, well, he's a rushing quarterback.
So he's a good scrambling quarterback, and he might be a guy that you might want to use in certain situations, like quarterback sneaks and that kind of thing.
Well, I suspect it's probably better to cut a player at a position that we have a large excess of, right? Like, do we really need 3 fullbacks?
No, probably not.
For example.
Why does that guy have all those question marks next to him?
I think it's because he's a rookie.
Okay.
But he's supposedly an 81 overall player. So I guess we'll cut McCoy here.
Yeah, cut the guy who's 53 overall.
Yeah, because he has, you can see their potential rating too, which I think is related probably to how far along they are in their career.
Okay, what does those letters mean, though?
Well, I assume it's like the grade school grading system, right?
Oh, okay.
So somebody with an F potential rating can't really improve. He's not going to get any better than he is.
I see. Yeah, okay. That's not they didn't exactly explain that in the manual either.
I mean, they didn't explain a lot of things. So maybe we'll cut him for now.
Okay.
Right, we'll add him as a player to cut. Oh, and he gives you a message, huh?
Yeah, he gives you a message. He guilts you, right?
Let's see here.
See, it looks like they even sort them in reverse order of overall rating, right?
I think you can change that like that, right?
Yeah. But still, though, it looks like they're it's almost like they're suggesting which players in what order you should cut them, you know?
Well, we probably don't need a guy who has D potential rating and like no rating overall, right? Yeah. He's kind of a quicker guy, but I'd rather have a guy who can catch. Right? And he's got the lowest catching, so we'll cut him. That's 2 offense players. And we need how many players?
You cut 2 out of 4. It says.
Yeah. So, are we cutting them all from the offense this time, or are we going to cut some defense guys?
That's up to you. I mean, you got to look at what you're doing there, and then maybe we'll have a look at how many defensive players we have too.
Well, I suppose offensive linemen are probably a safe cut too, since you can have 2 of them. We don't need 3 at every position. So we could do that first.
And you can't change their positions, right?
That's right.
So it doesn't help you to have 3 centers, because those 3 guys are not, going to see the field anyway. That guy's probably not going to see the field, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like the guy who's 88 overall and has a potential is probably going to be the starter anyway.
Probably. What do we have over here? Okay, so we've got some decent possible right tackles, but maybe we'll cut a left tackle. There, we cut all the players from the offense.
Oh, okay.
So I guess now we press start to advance. Yep.
Okay.
We only have 1 user-controlled team. And then I guess we simulate this week.
Yep, I guess so. Simulating. Oh, yeah. And then it's got to go through and list all the players that were cut. Tell you the truth, I don't think this is as deep as preseason was in Madden 05. To be honest with you.
I don't really know how deep preseason was anyways to begin with. It was mostly just something I played in order to get those stat increases.
Yeah.
I guess we'll press start and we'll play this game. Play game.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, and I think we still have it set up so that our playbooks load automatically. Yeah, we do. So. Off we go. Still getting used to a lot of this stuff, too.
Yeah. Well, especially when they just say, yeah, you can do this, but they don't actually explain how this is done.
Yep.
In the like that manual is basically just a
thank you for buying.
Yeah, thank you for buying this product. And by the way, we have this microtransaction system we just introduced this year, and we really want to explain to you in detail how you can spend extra money over and above what you spent to buy the game.
Well, that started to become a really big thing around this time too, though, was the manuals that were basically all just like, thank you for buying.
Yeah, nobody writes a decent manual anymore. Oh, and now we get to see the whole introduction thing again, hey?
I think we can skip through it.
Yeah, because it seems to me like that would be just a little bit repetitive, right?
And the Steelers are hosting here and want to be able to keep the home field advantage going as we.
It's like the Eagles are going to choose to receive.
So if the wind arrow is pointing upward, which way do we want to defend to have the wind at our back?
Well, I chose right because it doesn't give you a lot of time to choose. It pretty much like gives you like a few seconds. So I think it was the right one that we want if we want the wind at our back.
Okay. Oh, here we go. We're watching the old huddle thing from underneath again.
Get our classic camera here.
Nope, you're kicking into the wind.
Ah, shit, I picked the wrong direction again. Okay, so basically, you want to pick the direction that's the opposite of the way the wind is blowing. I don't know, that's really screwed up, that you can't really tell what side is what.
Yeah, well, I
don't like that.
I think I mentioned in the last episode that I felt there was absolutely nothing wrong with having the little miniature picture of the gridiron that showed the direction that the wind was coming from so that you could actually intelligently pick which direction you wanted to defend.
I agree.
Uh-oh.
Four-time Pro Bowl selection.
Yep.
And a notorious scrambler. So what's going on here? Are we gonna... Okay. I guess...
5 formation. Probably what you want.
We'll go with...
Oh, you're gonna play a 1 deep right off the bat.
Why not? I mean, you know what? I'm basically... I'm basically a spectator in this anyways, right?
Oh, you sacked him anyways.
Yeah. Wow. Hooray. See, that was just somebody... Oh, they were running a screen, and the screen blocker left and let that guy through, eh? That's what was going on there. I don't know. Can you look at an instant replay here? Okay. Oh, crap. I'm not used to the controls for this. Okay, how do we make it go here?
R2 or X.
Yeah, okay. See, watch. They're screen blocking. You see that? The center?
Yeah.
Who was supposed to pick up that defensive tackle?
Yep. He just lets him go.
Yeah, he just let him go.
That was terrible screen blocking.
Well,
There's no reason he should have let that guy go.
If you're screen blocking, that's fine, but you know, like you have to also protect
the guy.
You have to also protect the quarterback a little bit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like, but you can see it's obviously a screen. You've got 3 offensive linemen, you know, like running sideways on the field there.
Yeah, it just wasn't the right time to drop that block.
Yeah, and it looks like if they actually had a chance to throw it.
It was man coverage anyways.
Yeah, they had man coverage. There's a guy standing right behind him anyway. Who knows what would have happened, but okay. Let's see here.
Choosing to go by man coverage play type, are you?
Well, why not?
Don't forget to switch to a lineman.
What for?
Oh, you actually don't care? You're going to try to cover that fullback?
Actually, I was pretty much just going to ignore him and just pass rush.
Fuck.
I'll play a 5 man-to-man, and then the extra linebacker, I'll just blitz with him, right? Like, okay, 3rd down and 17 here, hey? Well, let's see here.
If they ever hope to keep him off their quarterback.
And that opens up room for other defenders.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another reason why he's so dangerous. You need 2 guys to shut him down, which allows one of the other defenders to get after the quarterback unblocked.
See, he didn't even throw it toward the guy I was covering anyways, right?
Yeah. No, instead he just threw it downfield.
And all I was doing was the standard that we always do in Madden 05. Basically, I was just playing man under 2, because if they do try to throw deep, you want to have 2 guys covering the guy that they throw deep to, right?
Yep. Wow, you're actually going to get to return this.
Yeah, I am. Uh-oh. Except that I
ran in the wrong direction.
Well, I forgot that you're supposed to use the stick to control the player, right?
Okay. All right.
I'm never going to get used to that.
They'll go to work at the 44-yard line. First down, 10 to
Just
go.
beware, because I think the Eagles were noted for their defense at around this time, too.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh, look at that. Just run right up the middle.
We'll start with a dive play.
Yeah. See, what I would do if I had to play offense here is I would run the ball on 1st down, and if you get positive yards, then you can either run or pass on 2nd down. And if you don't get positive yards, you go to the curls play on 2nd down, right?
Yeah, well, that's kind of the thing I was thinking.
Yeah. Because you need to make some kind of positive yards, right? I don't know if I would do... Yeah, I would rather run the ball whenever possible, though. So long as you can keep making positive yards on the ground, I'd keep going there, right?
Yeah, I was just audibling to a run here. Or to another run.
Yeah.
Gets the call.
I haven't got to the point where I'm using audibles yet, because I haven't, you know, like, actually seen what my... I have no idea what the plays are that are audibles, right?
All right, we're going to try the short curls play first.
Are you going to try the short curls play?
We're going to try the short curls play.
Oh, okay. Looks pretty similar to the one that you drew once upon a time, except for what the outside receivers are doing.
Yeah, I
right?
have no idea how this play works or how it's going to run because I've never run it before.
It looks almost the same. Right? It does. Yeah.
No, pass rusher knocked it down.
Yeah, pass rusher knocked it down, but basically that guy was what was open, right? You were going to be able to hit him.
Although it looked like he was probably going to take a hit in the back.
Yeah, but still, if you got the ball to him, he would at least had a chance to catch it and hang on to it, right? Then it would only be 3rd down and 4 or 5 instead of, 9, right?
Yeah.
And this is your long pass here, hey?
My long pass,
Yeah.
my long curls play.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I threw it before either of them turned around, man, so,
Yeah. Well, now hit him with a run play again.
1st down and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
At least they seem to line up in a way that kind of makes sense. Like they shift their line toward the side that you're heavy with the tight ends on.
Here's the give.
Well, I tried to run over that guy, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
He's just too big.
Well, you picked up 2.
Well, after a 2-yard gain, I think we're going to go to the pass here again.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. It's
What's
like the total
what's that
opposite.
play called? It's called spacing?
Yeah,
that
this
what
one
it's
is called spacing,
Yeah,
and the other
okay.
one I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. Like you could throw a short curl fairly safely to almost any of these guys, right?
Well, I still want to be careful about it, right? Because the coverage works a little bit differently in this game, and the animations are different. It's a little harder to read.
Passes short right side. Marlon Jackson was there to bring him down.
Okay, now you got 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, so there will be more curls play coming in.
It's a 3rd and 5 situation.
Yeah, 3rd down and 5, and here we go. Looks like they probably will have single coverage on the wide receivers on the outside.
Yep.
No, they got nobody covering Ward. How do you not cover Hines Ward?
I don't know, man.
Really?
He's the first string wide receiver on the team.
They know who he is, right?
Yeah, they know who he is. I don't know. And he's the first string wide receiver to boot, so I don't know.
Wow.
They just didn't cover him.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine. Try to run something a little bit different here.
It's 1st and 10. And the rock sits on the 14.
But they got that corner pulled in, so maybe this will work.
Yeah, you might be able to run around him if you can get a decent block on the right there.
Got the line shifted the wrong way, too.
Yep.
And the tackle was made by Nate Allen. Gets 5.
Well, there you go. You picked up 4.
Yeah, so now we can call a run play again.
Yep. Yeah, well, now you've got more options, right?
Less than 10 yards away from
Because even if you only get a couple here, you'll still have 3rd and short, right?
So you know what, we'll run it to this side.
Yeah, run it to weak side over the left guard there.
Because even if that safety comes around the side and tackles me, hopefully I can get forward.
Yeah, you got a big gaping hole over there, and you almost got in.
Yeah.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
They'll set up inside the 5. They line up at the 2.
I'm still going to run the clock, though.
The stop was made by Quentin Michael. Sneaks it for maybe a yard.
Oh, you ran the quarterback sneak there and
Second and goal coming up.
picked up a yard, hey?
Yeah, well, I got closer.
Gonna see if you can get Roethlisberger killed or what?
Yeah, you know what? We might. We might. Maybe we'll audible to this here. Because they're tight in line now. See?
Yeah.
On the ground, right side. Quentin Michael was there for the stop.
3rd and goal.
I know.
Ooh.
Okay, well, we're going to come out with the quarterback sneak again here, though.
3rd and goal.
Well, they got the tight line there again, but
They do, yep. Well, we'll try to run the ball again.
try running it to the...
Yeah, you want me to try to the weak side?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look to me like you... Yeah,
There we go.
Touchdown.
If you do the same thing twice in a row, then they might, put the stop on you for that,
Or if you
right?
do the same thing twice in a row, it might work twice in a row. Mm-hmm. Or 16 times in a row, as we saw in the last game when I threw the curls play over and over.
Yeah, but I don't think they have any defense against that.
Sean Schweesom tacks on the extra point.
I think what it's weak against is like if they play like a cover 2 with hook zones on the outside instead of flat zones or something.
Yeah.
Like you know that cover 2 play that's in the playbook that got the hook zones on it instead of the flat zones. I think that would stop the curls play dead.
It kind of depends on how tightly they defend the flats, right? Because you might be able to hit those slot guys going to the flats because the hook zone guys would get drawn off by the receivers, right? Like the outside receivers.
Yep. Oh, you know what we forgot to adjust before this game?
What?
The injury rate, or to look for if there was a way to do
right.
that. Because we had so many players who were injured last game. It was like 7 injuries or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
They'll start at the 20.
Oh.
And we'll have a first down and 10.
Oh. Yeah, there he goes, eh?
Yep.
Scrambling around.
Well, that's what he's known for, right?
Yeah.
Big time weapons. Chris, wideout Deshaun Jackson from Cal might be the most exciting player in football right now.
Yeah, when he gets his hands on the ball, you can hear the crowd gasp as if they're expecting something incredible to happen, and a lot of times it does. I haven't seen many guys come in the league and make as many big plays as Deshaun Jackson has.
And Chris, he is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one.
He's trying to
Well,
get...
he
Oh, he broke
he
a
bounced
tackle.
off of me. I got over there and got after him, right?
Yeah, you were controlling a defensive end there, too. That's surprising.
Well, I'm just trying anything, right? Because we already just demonstrated how futile it is to try and get a free rusher around the edge.
Yeah.
Like, they just won't let you do that, right?
So instead, just play coverage all day.
One of the best,
Yep.
and maybe one of the best ever, and he's probably ticketed for the Hall of Fame. I know that is high praise, but when you watch him play, he can just do so much, and his instincts seem to always take him to the ball.
Oh,
you shouldn't have taken control of him.
yeah, I know. I keep hitting that because I think it's the speed burst button, right? So, yeah, I mean, I wish that you could reconfigure the controls on this so that you could have, like, proper
Madden
controls.
05 controls?
Yes, because the controls for this still feel very clumsy.
Ball on their own 36. McCoy on the inside handoff. James Harris.
You know, like I'm constantly doing the wrong thing
Yep.
because,
You've got that muscle memory built in.
yeah, basically I might as well just,
He is so effective. That time the lane was there. He shot right through there and picked up a big first.
pretty much just call a play and then sit back and watch because,
Oh!
Here's the
Oh.
hit.
Oh!
It's scooped up by the defense.
oh, okay, yay.
So an early mistake, and they'll look to rebound on it.
Well, I guess we get that one now.
I guess we do.
Well, I guess we'll stick with the plan here.
Yep. Well, the plan worked on the first possession, so.
Take over at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, funny. There's no challenges, right?
Yeah, like that's something that I'd noticed last time as well. There's just no challenges.
Like, you don't have the ability to challenge a play either?
Mendenhall off the right side.
Now that linebacker wanted to come get me, but he wasn't fast enough. We did only get 3 yards on that, though.
Yeah, the cornerback came up and defended it pretty well, right?
Let's see here. Maybe we'll try another run play.
Well, so long as you pick up at least 3, maybe 4 yards, then you still have the option, because if you have to pass on third down, it's better if you're passing for less than 10 yards, right?
Yeah, it's better if your curls play throws for less than 10 yards.
Yeah.
With the give. The stop was made.
Well, I got in and around there.
Well, now it's 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
That'll make it 3rd down. The offense needs about 3 feet for the first.
Yes, I still missed the line of scrimmage line, I do.
Yeah, well, like I said, this game has a lot of features that we're used to having removed, right? Well, it looks like you made it.
Surprisingly, though, I actually got tackled there.
Yeah.
Outside of the canned animation for going in head first for the sneak.
Yeah, well, you don't know what they might have been doing either, right? Like, they might have been sending, 2 or 3 extra people on a blitz or something.
True.
So.
First down and 10.
Oh, he's going to run a toss play.
Nope.
No?
Fullback dive.
Oh, all right.
Just has a little bit of misdirection in it. With the halfback there.
That's a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, I guess you have to have a look at those guys now, since you cut one of them, right?
They're looking at a 2nd and 7.
Well, we probably had an excess of them anyways.
Yeah, I think 3 fullbacks is probably more than enough. 2 is enough.
Give to the tailback. He gets to about
I just stayed to the inside there because the safety came down right away there. Whoever plays right guard is extremely tired.
Yeah. Well, you should be able to throw a curls play here and get a first down anyway.
Yeah, the question is, do I throw the long curls play or the short curls play?
I don't know. It's too bad you can't designate your own audibles, because then you could, decide which one you wanted to call, right?
That I could.
Whereas this is kind of stupid.
Fires a strike to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Was there to bring him down.
Really played a big cushion there and just gave me the underneath.
And you just got to throw to anybody that's got single coverage, right?
We've played a quarter. The score, 7-0. Steelers.
Wow, quarter's over already.
Yep.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Oop. Kind of had the play call screen stuck up there for a while. I was wondering what the hell was going on.
Well, now you're trundling down toward 15 seconds here. So
yeah, they don't give you a lot of time on change of.
Well, I think though the setting is that if you call a play right away, then you always get 20 seconds, right? Nice.
Supposedly, anyway.
Nice cut back inside.
Was there for the stop.
Well, I am still good at running,
Yeah.
They created enough of a scene to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able
We seem to be running a lot of I formation today, though.
Can build their lead to 2 touchdowns.
Hey, the I formation is a good running formation. If you want to run the ball, then
Again with the carry.
Ooh, you almost made it in there.
Almost.
Dropped down around the 2-yard line.
Second and goal from the 2.
The defense is backed up against their own end zone.
Toss play, maybe?
Why not? We don't know how well those work yet. You haven't actually run one, have you?
No.
Then we're about to find out.
Pitch out.
Well, that worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it looks like it works pretty well. Against that particular defensive alignment anyway, because it looked like they had everybody clustered in the middle, right?
Well, as long as I don't have to throw passes, I feel fairly confident in our running game.
Yeah, and it appears that in this version of Madden, offensive linemen are superhuman too, so, you know, like I've noticed that you've been getting pretty decent blocking in front of you.
Yeah.
Sean Schweesum is just about ready to kick this one away. Jackson is deep, looking to return the kickoff.
We'll just continue to kick it to the area that we've always kicked it. I still have no idea why I changed players, because I'm not actually pressing any of the buttons.
No.
I'm just using the sticks, and I change players automatically.
Yeah, well, you know. I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing as well.
They'll get the ball here at the 27-yard line.
Whereas I'm perfectly okay with eating up a block and trying to get around it.
Looking for a big gain.
Wow, look at that. I got a shot on him. I actually got somebody around the outside there. Won't let me run it. See, look at this. Right?
Yep.
That guy was actually covered pretty well too, so like the way that he circled around there, look at that, the ball went right through the defender. Went right through the defender's body. How do you zoom in on this stupid thing?
Square.
Square? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, okay.
He ducked under it.
Yeah, he ducked under it. Yeah. Oh, well. At least he tackled the guy anyway.
With the catch.
Do-do-do-do-do.
It's 2nd and 5 here. They spot it at their own 32.
Oh, there goes Michael Vick running away.
Seems like the defensive pressure has him a little rattled out there, Chris.
Yeah, Gus, certainly seems that way. He's been quick to tuck and run rather than sitting in the pocket and finding the open man.
No question about it, but it's got to be
okay.
hard to pocket when it keeps collapsing around him. Now we have a first down and 10 to go.
Oh, I got cut blocked. Oh, look at that. Now that guy just let him go, right?
Yep.
Ike Taylor was there.
Wow.
They can't move the ball as a team, so they're going to move it with Michael Vick. He's going to get the job done himself.
That's a good point, Gus. After taking a couple of sacks earlier in the game, he's been relying on his legs to find
that was awful.
and pick up yards. And you know,
That guy should have hit him there.
Yeah, probably. Okay. What did I call here? Okay.
Leave a spy in the middle of the field to keep him contained. We'll see what happens.
Okay. I got to figure out how to do a spy. Oh,
No, you
look at
don't.
that. And then he just threw an interception.
You don't need to figure out anything.
Yeah.
Just play your man under two and...
That was actually one deep there.
Oh, well.
I was still trying to change positions and figure out how to get that guy to play a spy, and they just started the play without me.
Well, there you go.
good at closing and attacking the ball. You can certainly afford to gamble.
All right, well, we're going to start with the...
I'd have to watch that guy's video on YouTube again and maybe write these things down so that I could refer to them as a like a little bit of a cheat sheet or something until I can remember them, right?
Almost practice them too, just so you can remember the input.
Because spy in this game is not even the same. Oh, nice. It's not even the same direction as it is in Madden 05, right?
Yep. Well, I think we're going to go to the curls play now. We'll go to the short curls play first.
Ball on their own 31.
Looks like it's going to be man coverage all the way across.
Yeah, if only I'd called the long curls play. That works pretty well against man coverage.
Yeah, well, you know, just throw it over the middle and see if you can get Ward to break a tackle and get extra yards or something.
Nope. It might have been man coverage, but it was pretty tight there.
That's okay. He gets 3rd down and 5.
We'll throw the long curls play.
Ooh.
Easy.
Yeah. That play called empty stick. Is that what you were just running?
No, I was running the one called spacing.
Oh, right. See, they have a linebacker sitting in the middle right over top of your center there.
Ah, shit, I just threw that at his zone.
Yeah.
I misread it because I saw the linebacker, and the linebacker looked like he had man coverage on the wide receiver on the right.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, probably my guy on the left is open.
Yeah,
but,
you wouldn't have you didn't get intercepted. And
I would have thrown an interception if the other guy hadn't have been playing off there, though.
And you wouldn't have made a first down on this play anyway, even if you'd have thrown to the guy in the flat, because those 3 defenders would have closed in and got him before he could have made the first down anyway.
Ooh, that's a terrible punt.
Oh, well, look at that. He actually went back and picked that up. He probably shouldn't have did that.
He was probably trying to recover a couple of yards while he could.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll go 2-man under. We'll see if we can get this figured out here. Okay, we'll figure it out on the next play, I guess.
Moves to his right. Has a man out to his right.
That was almost another pick.
Yeah, almost. Okay, well, we'll keep doing this kind of thing here.
It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go.
Okay, I'm still trying to find this. So we got here, and then what does it say? Spy is the... Oh, okay. Spy is actually the
other way.
The spy is actually the...
Oh,
look at that. He
it.
just fumbled the ball. Hampton recovers. He's another guy I wanted on my team, Rodney Hampton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you're having lots of a good time today.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said, this is just like the last game, though, right? I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how to operate the damn controls.
They'll set up shop at the 43-yard line. 1st down, 10 to go.
Wow. So the sumo thing still exists.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you had to snap it a little sooner while he was still running, I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, they still, on change of possession, they still rob you of time on change of possession.
That empty stick looks like it might be interesting, too. You know, like on the right-hand side, at least. I'm not so sure I'm crazy about the 2 slants from the left side, but... Oh, you should have thrown it over the middle. He was wide open. There was nobody covering him.
No, I think there was a guy there.
No, there wasn't anybody there.
Wasn't there a guy there?
No, there was
sure
nobody
there was a guy there. Oh, no, he
blitzed him. See?
Ah.
I think you got to watch him first.
Well, I did look there first, but I saw the guy moving, and I'm just like, nope, it's probably not open.
Okay, this time around, throw it. Look to him first, and if they blitz those linebackers, throw it over the middle.
Yeah.
2nd down now with a long 15 to go. They spot it at the 48.
Oh, this is a zone coverage.
Yeah, because those flat guys, basically all you're doing is you're just throwing the ball away when you throw it to them, right?
The stop was made by a
Well, that's because those flat routes, those default flat routes suck.
Yeah, now you can call your short curls play.
Or I could call a quarterback sneak.
I'd call the... Oh, yeah, okay, well, whatever. But you've done the quarterback sneak enough times. You saw what happened to Michael Vick, right?
Yeah, fine. We'll call the short curls play if it'll make you happy.
Well, see, look at this. Right? The way that they're showing here, it looks like Sanders on the right doesn't have anybody covering him.
Well, we'll see. Passing is dangerous.
That was very easy completion.
I just don't like passing is all.
Well, you're going to have to get used to it in this game, I think.
They line up at the 23.
Wow. Nobody blocked that guy.
Yeah, so he got away from everybody.
Draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to...
Yeah, I didn't even have a chance to evade him or anything. They just led him straight through the line.
Big men, they won the battle.
Now they've got a 2nd and 13 coming up.
Should have thrown that earlier. Still got away with it, though.
Yep.
Oh, we've got an injury on their side.
Yeah, this hasn't been too bad a game for injuries so far.
Hey,
right?
knock on not wood, man.
He looks like he might have been injured on that one.
Just looking at the replay here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks like a fairly typical play to me. Alright, we're going to try going back to the I formation here.
Going to try and go back to the run again?
Yeah, we're going to try to go back to the run, and they're going to pull that corner in.
Mm-hmm.
But
looks
instead, we're going to go up the middle.
They're basically playing 46 against you, right?
It's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
10 yards away from the end zone.
Looks like a zone defense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, it's flat zone. Like I jammed the curl guy and then tried to pick off the flat there, eh?
Yeah.
I saw the jam coverage, thought it might have been man coverage, thought I could get away with throwing it to the flat guy. But no.
Oh well, just stick with the plan.
10 yards for the score.
Just have to watch that linebacker in the middle, see if he blitzes. If he blitzes, then you got a completion over the middle.
No, instead we're going to throw a pick into the end zone.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that anymore, right? Kick the field goal if you have to.
Safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
I don't know. The thing is it's really risky to throw passes into the end zone anyways because the safeties aren't as deep as they normally are, right?
First down and 10.
And so they can actually end up in positions where you wouldn't normally expect them to be. That's part of why I don't like throwing the ball so much. Oh, well, look at this.
Oh, so
another fumble.
Hampton is going to score a touchdown for you there.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Rodney Hampton just bailed you out. Say thank you, Rodney.
All right, well, I guess I'll kick the extra point here. This game is getting away from them.
Casey Hampton can beat you in so many different ways, and I know he
Oh, Casey Hampton. Yeah, sorry.
trying to figure out ways to stop him.
Say thank you, Casey.
Guys, don't bother. I mean, really, what are you gonna do? Just try and hold his yardage down. That's your only shot.
Well, I'm just gonna go and see what I can do here.
He'll take it from the 2. He makes it
I'll just control the kicker and run down the field and do my thing.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to play...
You must be feeling pretty good about how this game seems to be going so far, knock on wood.
I'm a non-factor.
It's 1st and 10.
Oh, you got a control of a cornerback there, careful.
All I'm doing is just...
Under heavy pressure, gets it off and he takes a hit.
All I'm doing is just calling a play and then watching what happens, pretty much.
You know you're going to get hit as a wide
Right.
receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
The odd time when I have tried to participate, that's when things have gone wrong, right? Okay, well, we'll just keep doing this. It's been working, so we'll just keep doing it.
10 to go.
There you go.
Yeah, I see. I got the spy thing going on this time.
Oh, here, I thought you actually went over and
No,
tackled him.
I audibled him to a spy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he just went over and tackled him himself.
Yep. Yeah, I just let him. I just, like I said, once I got the audible in there, I just let the controls go, right?
Yep.
Because that's probably the best thing to do. Really.
And 3rd down now. They'll need 7 to convert. Ball on the road 24. Still looking for an open man.
Still trying to throw it deep.
Yep.
He almost had the pick. And that will be
That's a dangerous player to throw the ball to.
Yep.
Not a very creative.
Yeah, I wanted Troy Polamalu on my team too.
Never seemed to get anything going on that drive.
Well, shall we choose punt return middle?
It's 4th down.
Sure.
The Eagles are lining up to punt this one away.
Okay, I got a couple of blockers coming.
Oh,
Fields it at the 29.
All right.
And they're
Well, you know what? At least they don't give punt returners fumbleitis. You still don't get a whole lot on punt returns most of the time, but you know, at least you don't have to worry about coughing the ball up if you do anything other than call a fair catch, right?
have a 1st down and 10. They're on their own 35.
So I guess that's probably a positive.
I think I'm going to audible. Ooh, they're going to audible.
Oh, yeah, they're going
Look
to
at that.
audible. So now you need audible to a wide run again.
I can't.
Oh. Okay.
I guess we'll just run the dive play anyways.
Yep.
Hits the ball. Ernie Sims was there for
Oh, somebody got hurt. That's injury number 2.
Yeah. Wow.
It's 2nd and 1, so I think we're going to call a run play.
Yeah, I think a run play is called for here.
to convert here on 2nd down.
Well, it's 3-on-3 on the right-hand side. But I kind of have doubt that the blocking is going to work out that way. I guess we'll run up the middle.
Yeah, well, I saw somebody loose on the outside there. That must have been the cornerback moving up.
Yeah, well, you
Right.
can audible your line to tell them which way you want them to block. I thought about trying that, but I just decided, fuck it, because I didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
Down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 48.
Yeah, okay. It's like they know, right?
Yep, they know. Oh, I couldn't get around that guy who was laying down.
And he's tackled around the 46-yard line by Parker.
It's okay.
2nd down, and they're going to need just about 3
We'll
yards.
come out in our run play again.
Yep. Oh yeah, I would keep it on the ground unless you absolutely have to pass, right? For sure.
He's wrestled down right around the 44-yard line by number 53. Third down now.
Gonna throw your short curls play now?
Yeah, we're going to throw the short curls play.
Okay, well, they got those two linebackers up close to the line in the middle.
Means they're probably covering Ward.
But the guy covering Randall L's giving a pretty good cushion there, right?
But he's also got inside position.
Not anymore.
Has a man short.
Oh, he coughed it up.
And the pass will fall to go. Fourth down coming up.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion.
Why the hell would I go on fourth down on this in this situation game?
There is absolutely no reason why you would do that.
Okay, so we're going to punt.
Yeah, I think you want to punt.
Fourth down.
Yeah, that was that game plan shit. The game's like, you need to go on fourth down. I'm like, no, I don't.
No, not with a 21-0 lead, eh? In the first half. Like, really?
Kicking this a little bit higher so it won't go as deep, hopefully. Oh, no.
You just booted it
I
into
just
the
booted
end
it
zone.
into the end zone.
Oh, well, that's
I guess
okay.
our punter must have a hell of a leg. Maybe I should aim that straight up next time. Because we were on their side of the 50, right?
Well, you haven't really punted enough to really know, right?
No, I don't have enough experience at
You
punting
don't have
here.
enough experience at punting to know.
First down. 10 to
Although
go.
at least we can properly punt in this game. Think of it that way.
He's going to his right. Throws.
Wow, Palomano is just not going to let them catch those balls, eh?
Nope.
No, he's smiling too. After dishing out the big hit.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Looks right. Throws. Ike Taylor was there to bring him down.
The Eagles got a big play that time, and they need a whole lot more of that after beginning this game with a very pedestrian passing attack. That was good.
Going up top.
Well, that was thrown into a crowd.
Yep.
He should have had that one.
Well, that's why I'm playing man under 2, right? Because no matter who he throws to deep, there's going to be 2 players covering the guy trying to catch the ball.
Yeah, it makes you just kind of wonder what the hell.
I mean, that's something that we figured out from a 20-year-old game, right? You play man under 2, and
They'll face 2nd down and 10.
if they really want to try and... I have no idea what I'm doing here. We'll have Harrison there play a spy.
Searching for an open man.
He's going to try a bomb again.
Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose.
Oh, now that guy's hurt.
Yep. Palomano just rang his bell for him, yeah.
Jackson looks to be hurt pretty seriously.
I don't know, they still have a half of football to catch up on.
Ball is on their own 33.
They're not even 2-minute warning yet.
Surveys the field.
It's another Hail
See
Mary
that?
bomb.
He's going to do it again.
Why? All I can say is why.
And it'll be 4th down following pass deflection.
Wow.
I can't see how that's part of the game plan.
No.
Get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
So, it's 4th down.
Well, I noticed that since I started audibling a linebacker to spy, he's been doing that every play, right?
Weird. Maybe looking for an uncovered guy or deep or something?
I don't know.
Brown takes it at the 25.
Maybe that's what the AI thinks, right? If you take one guy out of the 5-man coverage, then... But the thing is, usually the way these guys trade their coverages off, it's going to be a running back that's not covered, right?
He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Well, we're going to run a run play.
Yeah, okay. You do that.
Up the middle.
I think that was pretty good.
Yep. That was a first down.
Nice.
And you can run the clock down to 2 minutes.
And then I'll be able to call a run play again.
I don't know, unless there's a difficulty spike once the regular season starts, this game doesn't seem like it's really very hard.
Well, we are playing it on all-pro difficulty, though,
Yeah,
with the
I know.
default sliders.
I know. But, like, on defense, I don't think you actually really have to do anything as a defensive player. Just call a play and then put the controller down and sit back and watch.
Yep.
Because that's more or less what I'm doing, right? I'm not really even... Aside from assigning a spy to keep an eye on Michael Vick, I'm not actually really doing anything, right?
You found that the defense plays better on its own, did you?
Yeah, it does. I'm a spectator.
Oop. Got taken down from behind there.
Marlon Jackson was there for the stop.
Saw daylight, but didn't quite get to it in time.
That's okay. 5 yards is still a successful run play.
2nd and 5.
Yeah, now we can run the clock down a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to run this down as far as I can and then run it again. I'm not really too concerned about scoring before the end of the half here.
Mike Patterson was there to bring him down.
Well, 3rd down and 2. So, I guess if you decide to run here, you can just run the clock down as far as you can go, and if you make a first down, you can call a timeout, and if you don't, well, you know, then they'll probably call a timeout.
Yeah, but they won't have hardly any time left.
No, by the time you punt it back into their end of the field again, then
They're going to have less than 40 seconds.
They won't have much time.
I kind of had to get around that lineman there, and by the time I did, I ended up getting hit by the running back.
Hoping they would pick up the first down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life.
It was only 2 yards, man. What a harsh commentator.
Yeah, you might not even have to punt this because it looks like they're not going to call a timeout. You can just let the clock run out.
Line up to punt.
Yeah, it would seem so.
That'll be it for the first half of play. The score is 21-0.
And Andy Reid doesn't look very happy.
You think a couple of F-bombs are being dropped on the sideline there?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yep.
Fumble recovery by Hampton.
Yep.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Time for the halftime stretch?
All right.
And we're back.
Yes, and my great defensive play has only allowed 10 yards passing in the first half.
Wow.
So there you go, folks. That's it's all about me. Ha ha ha.
It's all about just don't press the controls when the defense is running the show.
Just let the AI run your defense and they'll do just fine without you.
God.
Anyway, I guess we're going to return the kickoff here for this to start the second
We'll
half.
get the ball to begin the second half. He'll start at the 8-yard line.
Oh, nice return.
Well,
Out to about the 27-yard line.
All I did was just follow all those yellow and black jerseys or uniforms down the field for as far as I could, right?
That's a pretty good way to go about it, I think.
Yeah, I just got to run behind those guys and hopefully they'll do something good.
10 to go.
If you follow your blockers, hopefully they'll do something good.
Yeah.
We're just going to cut back across the formation there.
Yeah, why not?
Redmond gets the carry. That's the first time they've handed it to him this game. And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on their own 44.
Well, that's the thing, though, right? That's what it's like to have backs that are actually decent quality NFL players. They actually have an agility rating. That's something we're not used to in backup running backs.
Yeah, that's true.
Redmond again.
Hey, I was actually running into the ass of that linebacker there.
Yeah, he didn't turn around and try to wrap you up or anything. He was just sort of leading the way up the field for you.
Yeah, he was lead blocking for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a linebacker. That's a defensive end.
That's a defensive lineman, yeah. And he was just leading the way for you there.
Second down, and they're going to need just about 3 yards.
Forgot what team he's on. Forgot what side he plays on, I guess.
Oh, I think you want to hammer it over that left guard again there. Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to try to do anyways. We'll see. The man blocking looks like it's going to go all fucky on me. Do you see that?
Yep.
Somebody tried to bring me down from behind, but they missed.
Yeah.
That's injury number 3.
Wow.
I wonder if
They're
5
dropping
injuries
like flies.
Yeah, I wonder if 5 injuries a game is going to be like the consistent thing here.
I don't know. Well, they have a few more guys in the box this time.
They do, yeah, and I still called the dive play, so I might want to call something different next time I line up.
Well,
Redmond gets another carry. Just about 3 yards there.
yeah, you picked up a couple.
Yeah, well, we'll try an outside run, maybe. We're far enough ahead, I think I can probably run twice.
Yeah.
Okay, Bright, you just block that fucking cornerback. Don't be twitchy like that. I hate that so much.
Yeah. Wow.
Just block that fucking cornerback.
He blocked him, but he didn't hang on to him very long, and that cornerback came up and pasted you.
Yeah, well, that was after the guy came through the middle.
That was after the guy came through the middle there, yeah. Oh, well. It's time to throw the curls play.
Yeah, it's curls play time.
It's like a standard nickel
One
formation.
deep? Looks like one deep.
They just shifted everybody. They shifted the secondary, right? This actually looks not unlike my nickel 3 deep formation that I've used sometimes, right?
Well, that's okay. We're gonna throw the curl,
and it doesn't work very well though.
Well, it's because we have the curl play.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell we found that.
Well, you know what? You're bound to find it sooner or later. Yeah. See, now they're starting to bring those extra players in close to the line.
Okay, we're handing it to a wide receiver now.
Wow, what the hell is this?
Apparently all of my audibles are full house formation audibles.
Oh, yeah?
Because that's the first formation I added to the playbook there. I think we're going to start by calling an outside run all the time, because it seems like our audible is an inside run.
Yeah.
And we don't have any audibles to outside runs that aren't stupid. I have no idea if telling them to block right will actually do anything.
Well, there's one guy there at least that isn't.
Yeah, even though I told him to block right.
Yeah.
Oh, I got run down from behind.
Yeah. By a defensive lineman. Oh, well. I guess back to the curls play again.
Yeah, back to the curls play, if I can find the curls play. See, they don't call it shotgun formations. They call it Hail Mary as a category.
Oh, yeah. What's in a name? It's still the same thing. That formation hasn't changed since Madden 05, at least. Probably earlier than that.
Checks down to the short pass.
Oh well. Try a field goal.
Yeah, I just didn't like the way that they were lined up there. So
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
just
exactly.
throw the curl.
You know, especially when you're playing with a lead, there's no need to take a risk, right?
You can take a big shot.
You get it through.
I think so. I don't think by much, though.
Not by much, but you made it.
Yeah, the power setting is the difficult part in this game.
Yeah.
Nothing. Pittsburgh looks ready to kick it away. Moss stands back to field the kick.
Oh, they got Randy Moss.
Do they?
Yeah. I'm assuming that's Randy Moss.
Could be a different Moss.
Maybe.
He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He gets out
Ooh.
to about the 22-yard line.
It's hard to
Was
say.
there to bring him down.
Okay, well, I want to have a look at Kolb here and see what kind of player he is. Would that be under coaching options?
Depth chart?
Oh, look, you can challenge a play.
Oh, you can challenge a play.
Yeah,
Wow.
depth chart.
They just have it really well hidden away. There's nowhere on the UI that tells you how many challenges you have left either, eh?
Yeah,
That's why I thought challenges weren't in the game.
okay. Kolb has 72 speed. So he's not
Kinda quick.
He's not a speed demon like Michael Vick, though. So maybe I can get away with not having to
Play a spy all the time?
run a spy all the time, right?
They'll go to work at the 22.
Well, at least we know we can challenge plays now, and it makes you wonder why the hell the AI didn't. Considering how many turnovers they've committed in this game.
They hand
Yeah.
it off. He's dropped down right around the 26-yard line by number 29.
Wow, look at that. That looked really awkward, eh? Kolb turned around and he had the ball in his left hand and he had to switch it to the right hand to hand it off. How weird.
Maybe he's a left-handed quarterback or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, the name sounds vaguely familiar, but
No, he's a right-handed quarterback.
oh, okay. Well,
That was a terrible throw.
yeah.
But he's not that fast. My goodness, get him the foot.
The receiver's fast, but he's not that fast. That's funny.
I'm not sure who he was throwing that to.
The deep
even.
slant guy in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's who it was too. The deep slant guy in the middle.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Now
It was
they'll
just
face a
wildly
3rd and 6
overthrown.
situation. Throws to his right.
see, I think a lot of these are dice rolls because that looked like a pretty heavily contested catch, right?
Yeah, well, he got flattened for it, but
You know, like they've got,
Survey the field and find the open guy.
it was the classic Crusader-style pass defense there.
yeah.
Now we have a first
For those of you who
down
haven't seen our
and
Madden
10 to go.
05 series,
Ball
the
on
Crusader-style
the
pass defense is when you're looking at the footage for the week, and every single defended pass you see has a guy with a helmet going into his chest.
He's wrestled down around the 47-yard line by Hood.
Well, now they're marching.
Well, they're throwing it over the middle, though, so they'll take a certain amount of time to get down anywhere.
Yeah, look at that. That linebacker missed the tackle there. Wow.
Well, we do have our second stringers out now, too, though, right? Because it is exhibition.
True.
First down, 10 to go. Ball is on the 47.
Oh, look at that. He's just running away
He's
from
gonna
that
try
guy.
anyways.
Oh, he doesn't. He's not like Vic, though. He didn't, like, put his head down and challenge. He just slid, right?
Yep.
Do it throwing the football, but that time the quarterback got out in the open field and got it done.
He was just fast enough to outrun numbers 96 there, I guess.
Well, 72 speed isn't like a slouch or anything, right?
Yeah.
He's not like wide receiver fast, but he is still quick. He's like fullback quick, right?
And we'll have a first down and 10. Cobb tosses it left.
Oh, that wasn't going anywhere.
Nope.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
I'm pretty sure we heard that voice line already this game.
Oh, yeah.
I actually really do think that probably these games were designed for 5-minute quarters.
More than likely, yeah.
Line up at the 35.
That's what I think, too.
Oh.
Gets the ball. Jukes away, and he will be tackled.
Well, he's sneaky anyways.
Yeah. Well, I even had the line shifted to that side, too, right? But see that? He broke a tackle there.
Yep.
Right. Well, it's 3rd down and 7.
And 3rd down now. They'll need 7 to convert. Pass is short right side.
Wow. What happened to 5 man-to-man there?
Did you actually have 5 man-to-man
I
there?
did, yeah. I'd had 5 man-to-man, but
By Allen.
Were you controlling one of the linebackers?
nope, I had a lineman. So, whoever was covering that guy just kind of disappeared.
Weird.
Yeah. Let's see if we can see what happened here.
Okay, yeah, so you are controlling a lineman.
Yep. Oh, okay. I've got 5 coming here, right?
But it's a 1 deep scheme, ain't it?
No, it's 2 deep. Okay. I must have called, okay, I know what I did there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I called the 5-man line play.
Oh! And those only have a 4-man coverage set, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So he just waited for the halfback to get out in the open.
It's 1st and 10. 10 yards to the end zone.
Playing the zone defense now, huh?
Well, sure, why not? I mean, if they're going to score on me anyways,
Flips it out.
then,
The stop was made by James Ferrier. 4 yards on the carry.
wow. Okay, well.
The offense will line up at the 6. Cobb with the give.
Well, you never know. If they keep trying to do this run play thing, then maybe.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really a factor in any of this, I don't think.
What are you thinking? Cover 3, cover 6?
They line it up at the 4-yard line.
Fell down.
That was a cover 6 right there.
Yeah, that was the cover 6, and he hit the curl flat guy right in the chest with it.
Coming up.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Okay, well, I guess we only get a choice of
And they'll
field
line up
goal
for the
block.
short field goal. This one from 22 yards.
Misses it.
Yeah.
It's up and it's good.
That's like an extra point range kick almost.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we saw a missed field goal like that in any of our recorded series.
Yeah, I know, but only by us.
Ready to kick it away.
Right? That's why we went to the 3 rapid tap.
Yeah, the
Kicking method,
cheesy
right?
kicking method, yeah.
He makes it back to about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, well, actually, I think I got 0 accuracy on one of those once, and it was so short it didn't matter.
Yeah, it couldn't actually hook or slice enough to miss.
Well, we're going to go back to the I formation again.
Yeah, you might as well run the ball some more.
They'll get the ball here at the 31.
I mean, I think I just demonstrated there that even if they can move the ball against me, it's going to take them 5 minutes to move the ball down the field, right?
Yeah, so all I got to do is eat up tons of clock.
Yep, as much as you can.
Hands it to the back.
Oh, sweet.
Wow, that's going to do a little more than eat up some clock there.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard
Wow.
What a run that was. I really
Yeah, I was expecting to have to run over that corner, but he got suction blocked in front of me.
Yeah. Are you using the truck stick at all, or
Yep.
are you protecting the ball?
I was trying to truck there.
Because
And then,
I was just wondering because, like these guys lost 2 fumbles, but you don't seem to be having any trouble holding on to the ball, so
To be fair, though, they did lose their fumbles with Michael Vick.
only one.
Oh, only one of them was him?
Yeah, the other one was running back.
Ah.
That's why I was wondering if maybe it's because the
I won't bother trucking if there's a guy like that in my face in the backfield because, before I even get the handoff, I'm probably not going to be able to do anything. But if I see a corner or something, or a linebacker in a gap or something, and I think I can get some yards, that's when I'll try it.
that tremendous play.
Well, I guess we're going to the curls play.
you're going to go to the curls play on 2nd down, are you?
Yeah, we're going to go to the curls play. Time to throw the curls play.
Okay, well, just watch that guy in the middle. Watch what he does.
Yeah, well, we might even throw it to Brown. We'll see.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust those outs either.
surveys the field.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw it fast enough. I hesitated there because the guy in the middle hung around in the middle.
Maybe a little bit.
And then I threw it too late, and by the time I threw it, then the guy moved up and came and got in between it again. Oh, well. Oop, that's not what I want. I mean, we do have other plays. We just don't call them, because last time I called other plays,
Yeah, you don't want to throw interceptions.
I threw an
right?
interception.
They're looking at a 3rd down and 11.
Especially playing with a lead like this, I would rather throw a short pass over the middle here and hope to make some yards than take a chance, right?
Searching for an open man.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that.
Yep. Well, and that's a relatively safe pass to throw, too, against the kind of coverage they were showing, right?
Yeah, well, I saw the 2 safeties playing the big cushion back there, and I'm just like, well, they're going to give up the middle entirely, so... Sure enough, that's exactly what happened.
10 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's funny, how they must study the Steelers' audibles or something, right? They're going, yeah, they're audibling to a run up the middle.
I mean, I would audible to something else if I had the option to, but I can't customize my audibles.
Yeah, are you sure of that, or is that just something else we haven't managed to find in the menu system?
I think I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure that you actually just can't do that. Because, like, if you go to the audible screen, you go to try to customize your audibles, it'll be like, oh, you can't do that.
Oh,
And we'll reset all your audibles if you try. Looks like there might be some fuckery on the right side of the line there.
Leftwich with the give.
I tried to run over the safety. I tried to truck him.
At about the 25-yard line.
Couldn't do
Well,
it though.
look at it this way, though. Like, I've been watching your run game, and it looks as though it's not quite as hokey as Madden 05's run blocking is.
I'd say the running up the middle is a lot easier
Yeah.
in this game.
3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line.
We'll come out with the curls play.
Gonna come out with the curls play. They'll never see it coming.
Never.
Short throw to the left. He's dropped down right around the 16-yard line.
Yay.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score is 24-3.
Got all these tired players on the field, or at least we did.
Are threatening again here at the start of the 4th quarter, already enjoying.
Yeah, they got to take a little breather at the end of the 3rd quarter, though.
Well, they're bringing everybody down to the line.
Yep. I guess they're probably looking for a run.
It would seem so.
Thing is, though, if those two guys, okay, they didn't either of them get blocked, but
He gets out to about the 15.
Well, that's okay.
Omar Gaither was there to bring him down.
yeah, you picked up a yard. A yard.
Yeah, we'll come out in jumbo formation and then, I don't know, maybe call a dive play.
And they line up at the 15. The give to the tailback.
Well, that'll make your 3rd down pass play nice and easy to try and make anyway.
Yeah, we can come and we can line up in the curls play.
Yeah.
Less than 10 yards away from a score now.
It's the year of the curls play.
Yep. It sure is. Although it looks like they're playing you a little closer this time.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing jam coverage. We'll have to see how this works out against that.
Passes it short.
Worked out pretty good because that guy in the middle dropped off, right?
Yep.
Sanders makes it 5 catches for the game.
Coming out in the goal line. Try toss play.
You're gonna run the toss play again. The toss play worked pretty well last time.
Well, and they got everybody bunched in the middle again, too, right?
Yeah. So if you can get those 2 big guys on the right to block out those 2 defenders there, then you should be able to run in. Uh-oh.
Or not.
Yeah, they forgot to block that outside guy that time.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive
Not sure what was different this time than last time, but
Yeah, I don't know.
line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys
You know,
right,
maybe
number
we'll
71 there just kind of let that guy slide off of him, right?
in the backfield. That's
we'll line up in our jumbo running formation here.
Them in for the score.
They're going to give us a more conventional set. So we'll maybe see if we can run a dive play.
Hey, look at that. They didn't crowd everybody in the middle when you called that audible too either.
Nope. They're pretty spread out, aren't they?
Yep.
That guy tried to fill that gap, so I just went the other way.
Yeah. No, they were too thin in the middle, right?
He took it 3 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, a lot of dive plays in this game, I think. I think I call the dive play more than anything else in this game.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks to me like it's the AI versus the AI, and you're a lot more dependent on team ratings, maybe. Like if we're controlling a team like the Browns, I wonder how we'd be doing right now, you know?
Yeah. It's because it's not really dependent on your sole play or your sole play picking,
Yeah.
right? It's
Or,
just...
or what you do on the field, really.
It's mostly just a player ratings thing.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's dice roll football, basically, right? And of course, the outcome of the dice roll is going to be usually in favor of the better player or players, right?
Yep. Well, that's okay. I'm liking running the ball right now. I'm happy doing that. Happy protecting the ball, keeping it safe.
And we'll have a first down and 10.
There, we'll see if we can get a third sack for Hoke here.
Another conservative call when the clock is ticking.
Yeah, and really the way the game is played these days, if you're good enough throwing the football, you can make conservative pass calls that are essentially like run plays.
We've got 2nd and 9 yards to go. Ball on their own 25. Throws it over the middle of the field. The pass is broken up. What a play.
Yeah, I'm just doing the same thing over and over, right? I'm just playing man under 2. Right?
Well, if it works, just keep doing it.
And it's a 4-man rush with basically 1 linebacker coming, right? Or in this case here, this is a 4-man line. See, it's funny how I can get big pressure like that and then look at that guy come wide open, and then other times I get no pressure and he can't find an open receiver anywhere, right? Strange.
From their own 43-yard line. Steps and throws to the left side.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be.
Of course, I don't know. You know, this guy seems to be looking after the ball a bit better than Vic was.
Well, Vic basically was just out there throwing long bombs, right?
Yeah, and then fumbling the ball.
This guy seems to have a little bit more of a
conservative approach,
ball control approach, right?
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Short throw to the right.
Whoa.
He knocks it away at the last second. That incompletion will bring up 2nd down.
That looked to me like it was, yeah.
It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Well, that was just thrown away, I think.
That was weird, too. Did you see that receiver turned around facing the line of scrimmage and running backwards?
No, I didn't catch that part.
Oh, well, I'll show you on the replay here. It just looked really strange. Oh, except that I can't figure out the buttons here again. Okay, minus is triangle, yeah. Okay, just watch over here. Watch this guy. Right?
Maybe he thought he was a defender or something. I don't know.
To get rid of it and take the loss of down rather than the loss of
yeah, I don't know.
And really, over the course of a game, this helps keep them out of a lot.
But no, that was he was definitely throwing the ball away there.
Not to mention, keeps him from taking unnecessary shots as well. Throws deep towards the left.
Oh, look at that. They managed to get behind the cornerback down there somehow.
By number 29.
Oh, well.
Well, these things happen. Yeah, it looks like the corner moved down and then got faked out. He blew his coverage assignment.
Yep.
First down and goal for the offense now after that big pass play.
Yeah. Okay, well, not sure what I just did there, but okay.
Well, you just stopped a run for a 5-yard loss.
Yeah.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
10 yards away from the end zone.
I'm not sure what the hell's going on there.
I think you accidentally audibled yourself to a flat zone.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know.
Extra coverage.
Yeah. Well, I thought coverage adjustments were up on the D-pad.
The controls will still take some getting used to.
I'm never going to get used to these controls.
Now they're just 10 yards away.
They're stupid.
Fires a laser down the middle.
That worked pretty good.
Come up with it. Incomplete pass.
Yep.
It's funny, though, how he can hot potato the ball out of there when I get pressure, right? But when I don't get pressure, then he can't complete it. You know, like he'll stand there and hold on to the ball forever, right? You see this, though? Right? I called the double blitz there, and the halfback didn't pick up anybody, so I basically had 2 free rushers coming at him, right?
Yep.
And this is called Trio Sky Zone, I think it is. And it's basically a cover 2, right? With a 5-man blitz, right? Not sure I like the way the corner played that over there, but you know, like he just kind of let that guy run.
He just kind of let the guy go.
He just let that guy run right by him, but
that's okay. He threw it over the middle anyways.
Yeah, but then again, though, it looked like everybody was pretty much covered here. Like, look at this. Even these guys crossed over like that, and that corner came down and give that guy a bump. Right? So it looked like everybody was covered. I don't know.
It is what it is.
It's 4th down, and what are they doing? They're going to
go for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
They'll forego the kick here and keep the offense out there on 4th down. They'll need 10 yards for the touchdown. Short pass to his left. Snap.
Oh, couldn't keep him out.
The attempted pick comes up empty, and it goes.
Not a strong tackler.
No.
He has a reputation for going after the ball aggressively, and sometimes he's going to get burned.
Well, like I said, I'm a spectator out here, right? I'm just calling plays and then watching what happens, pretty much.
On an island out there.
Yeah, I guess, but it really kind of goes with the territory when you have an aggressive corner. I think most of the time a safety can respect that.
Extra point is good.
But then again, though, if I were designing the plays, I wouldn't have had a guy defending alone over there.
Yeah.
You know?
Is ready to kick this one off. Brown is back.
And I would have had the defensive line and the linebackers configured in such a way that I could actually have a viable pass rush without having to commit 6 guys to it, right?
Yep.
Genty was there for the stop.
Or more. I mean, you know, half the time it takes more.
Yeah, I think I was only sending 5 there again, but when you go 5-man rush like that, you're basically playing 3 short and 3 deep.
The offense will take over at the 24-yard line. 1st down and 10.
Well, okay.
Gets the ball.
He just got straight through the middle there.
Yeah.
Has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle.
Well, you can tell we've been running it up the middle a lot, can't you?
Yep.
Second down
Yeah,
now,
those inside defenders are getting lots and lots of tackles, eh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Excuse you.
Pretty weird, but that formation, the way that that's lined up there now, kind of looks the way that, like, some of the defensive alignments I used in Madden 03 did. Like when I was creating custom formations, I'd have the 4-man line spread really wide and 2 defenders standing in the gap between the defensive tackles like that.
Yep.
And it's funny how that seemed to work pretty good.
He's searching for a receiver. Catches
Oh.
and he's tackled.
Yeah, I just kind of fired that one out there.
Is that Charlie Batch out there again?
Maybe?
Yeah, well, it's the 4th quarter, so it must be his turn to play, right?
Charlie Batch and his curls play.
Yeah.
Now we have a first down. and
Nope,
10 to
it's
go.
Leftwich out there.
Oh, that's okay. We'll run the clock a whole bunch more here.
Redmond on the run. He's tackled at about the 41 by number 53.
Well, looks like could have a pretty good running game this season. They're really spread out wide again.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to run it up the middle here. Again.
Yeah, might as well. Oh.
Our center blew it there.
Yeah, because they were basically what I would consider to be out of position there, right?
Yo, it looked like the center actually dropped the defensive tackle there.
Yeah.
Right? That's what happened.
Yeah, and then he hung around, right? That's weird. It's like he
just waited for me to take the handoff and then tackled me.
Yeah. You're not going to go to the curls play this time? It is 3rd down.
Oh, okay. We'll go to the curls play. Running the curls play again.
Hey, you're 68.8% converting 3rd down, and it looks like that guy over the middle will be wide open again, probably. Yep, because they're sending the blitzers, right?
Oh, look at this.
They sent both of those guys in the middle on the blitz.
He's dropped down right around the 40-yard line by number 23.
Man, I just don't know. I just don't know what to say about the whole curls play thing.
Well, it's the unbeatable play, right?
It's a thing, right?
There
You line
just
up
seems
and
to be so many different things you can do with it. I mean, you can, you know, if they take away the outside routes, you can throw that one over the middle for big yards. And if they take that one over the middle away, well, then you can throw those deeper curls, you know, for a nice gain. It's unfortunate that the guys running the flat routes don't have more useful assignments, but, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the con of not being able to draw your own plays, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. How about we try that? A different form of toss play. This one has a pulling guard.
Oh, you're actually going to try and run the toss, huh?
Well, they got the corner pulled in again.
Yeah, but nobody's going to block him.
Nobody's going to block. I'm going to break a tackle and then have like a fucking 5-yard loss.
Well, now it's 3rd and 12, so you're going to have to go to the curls play, I think.
Third down, 12 yards to the first.
Oh.
Yeah, we decided to go this.
Oh, I don't know about this, but...
You don't know about this?
No. Well, they're playing one deep, so I guess maybe you might have... there, circle.
Oh, too late. Oh, I overthrew it really badly. Wow.
Yeah, what happened was the coverage dropped way off, and the wide receiver on the outside running the curl was all by himself.
Oh, that's okay. I think I ended up throwing that way off because of the hit I took anyways.
I think you threw it out of bounds pretty much.
Yeah, well, that wasn't the intention, certainly, but it came out way hotter than I thought it would. I remember we were in this situation before, so we want to aim it like straight up.
Well, you aimed it straight up and out of bounds.
I can't tell where that went out of bounds.
At the 24-yard line,
Oh, that
apparently.
was a terrible kick.
What are you looking for them to do?
Well, you know what? I'm perfectly prepared to give up a score here so long as it takes them, like the rest of the game to do it.
At the 24
Yeah, a couple of minutes.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Still looking for an open man. And the pass falls incomplete.
Not going to find it there.
Nope.
Really lucky that one wasn't picked out. Not a good decision at all there.
Yeah, I think the defender got his hands on that first. Now, well, how do you back the coverage up now?
That'll make it second down with 10 to go.
Back
off coverage there.
Because I think that's what I want to do now. I want to play those guys deep.
Fires it to the left. He's brought down right around the 36-yard line by Madison. Throws to his left. And he's tackled right around the 50-yard line by Foot. He's looking towards the left side. He's tackled around the 39-yard line by Madison. Deep pass. He wants the end zone.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow. Okay,
Really?
whatever.
That pass in for a 37-yard score.
Well, you can run the ball and take it down to 2 minutes, and then you can run the ball again. And they'll either use a timeout or you can take it down to almost a minute. You know, like, I don't think we're in any danger of allowing a comeback here anyway.
No, just got to commit to running the ball.
Yeah, I would say that you're in run the ball 3 times in punt territory now.
3 minutes to go in the fourth.
I'd look out for an onside kick here.
Yeah, but I don't even know how the hell to call an, like, how do I even call a onside return? Like,
I got no idea.
Philadelphia comes out in the onside kick formation.
Press audible? Oh, too late now.
yeah, I can't. It won't let me.
It's not going
Well, that's okay. You got it anyways. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Asante Samuel was there to bring him down. The Steelers get
Like,
the ball back.
I don't know why I don't have that as an option in the play calling window.
I wonder if you're stuck in, like, the game plan mode again.
I don't know. I mean, I've never even looked at the game plan mode, so...
It's like the default play calling mode that they stick you in every formation, and you have to, like, back out of it and be like, choose play by formation. I know, it's one of those dumb changes they made in this version.
I don't know. To me, it just makes that a whole lot more cumbersome, right?
Yep.
It's a gain of 4.
I'd rather be able to just select my plays out of a series of 3 across windows, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, well, like how it's always been.
Yeah.
Even in, like, the old Super Nintendo games.
It's just that I think one of the reasons they did that is because you got playbooks now that have like 150 plays in them, right?
Yeah, and so you'd have to be scrolling forever and ever and ever.
So they have to dream up all these shortcuts, and to tell you the truth, from what I've seen, our result here has been perfectly adequate with a lot less than 150 plays.
Yeah, with how many plays do you got?
I've run the same plays, like the same 2 or 3 plays, basically all game long. Right?
Yeah, I've maybe run like 5 or 6 different plays.
Yeah.
That's about it. I think like 3 or 4 different runs and then like 3 different passes. So 7 plays.
Redmond gets another handoff. He's dropped down.
Well, they just called a timeout.
Yep, they'll call their timeout.
Say if you run the ball again and then kick it away, and or maybe you'll make a first down here. Because it looks like they're looking for a pass here. You might have a nice gap there. Yeah, right there. So long as nobody blows a block there.
Number 35.
I don't know if we quite made that.
No,
Wow, the defense
you're a little bit short, but that's okay. They've only got one timeout left now.
When you go out there and have these 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
I don't know, man. I'm not really upset with the way that drive went.
No. A lot of this is situation dependent too, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm not at all upset about how that went.
So,
Yeah.
what does this offense have to do to get them back into this game?
I also wish that instead of watching everybody sort of run around on the field like that, I would really much rather be able to start working on my, you know, like play, right? You know what I mean? Like with all the adjustments that I have to make before the snap, I'd rather be able to start right away.
Yeah.
Rather than watch this. Because this doesn't do anything for me, right? And the thing is, if I click a button to try and hurry that up, half the time,
it's now second down, 10 yards to go. And the
it
ball on their
you know,
own
changes my... Hey, what's going on here? Back up, you motherfuckers. Boy, what are you doing? Oh, well, there,
look at
just
that.
threw an interception.
Oh.
Man under 2, it's the solution to everything.
Apparently.
Yep. Well, like, you remember one time I said when all the only tool you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail.
Pittsburgh.
So I have two variants of it. I have the 4-man line nickel where I play man under 2, and then I also have that 3-3 nickel where I play man under 2.
Well, we're going to get another touchdown now.
Yeah.
And that should wrap this game up.
Well, I know they were trying to be aggressive there and force a turnover or do something to turn this game around, but now with a 3-score lead, it is pretty much done.
Point after is good.
Our point afters are never going to look right.
Yeah.
The score, the Steelers, 38. The Eagles, 17.
Oh, well.
Waters looks ready to kick it.
The score sure got out of control in this game.
Is deep, looking to return the kickoff.
Actually, this game has turned out to be pretty much like the last game was, except without without having to mount the big fourth quarter comeback, right?
Yeah. Actually, the score is about the same as it was.
The score is pretty similar.
Rashard Mendenhall was there for the stop. They'll start at the 22-yard line. First down and 10.
See, half the time when I try to make a move with the defensive lineman, he falls down, eh?
Yeah, I've even had that problem trying to cover kickoffs. Sometimes your player just falls down, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's like if I'm turning him left and right too quickly, if he just falls down, or what. There's a lot of non-feedback and things that seem to happen without my input.
Yeah.
Yards to go. So they have the ball on their own 21. He's going to his right. Throws. He's brought down at about the 39-yard line by Allen.
There, see, now all the linemen in the middle fell down, right?
Yep.
Was there to bring him down.
Yeah.
Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that was a nice job by the
Oh, look at
yeah.
that, I'm offside now.
Well, I see that's still in the game.
That's so cheap. Wow.
It's in the game.
Monitors up
Yep.
here show that he may have been offside.
You're kidding, right?
Boy, it's tough enough to try and stop an NFL offense.
That'll stop the clock, too.
Give them extra
Yeah.
chances.
Well, it was an incomplete pass anyways, though, right?
First down, and only 5 for the first following the penalty. Searching for an open man. Passes out to the left.
That was terrible coverage and terrible receiving.
Yeah.
There's no way he was going to get that one in.
All right, I don't need to see that again. Really, I don't. It's
Yeah,
okay.
there's really no reason that receiver shouldn't have caught that. And there's really no reason that defender should have allowed that receiver to catch that. That was just terrible all around.
Makes the throw over the middle. And he's tackled around the 20-yard line by number 29.
Oh, look at that. Well, managed to get back on side
Managed
anyway.
to get back on side there.
That time. Boy. I don't know.
They're hanging on to that last time out, man, for dear life.
Yes, they are. They are definitely hanging on to that. What do I want to do? Let's do that.
They line up at the 20.
Hey, I didn't fall down that time.
Well, that's a plus.
And we've always talked about
Okay.
big play ability.
Oh, he just spiked the ball. Okay.
But you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Oops. What are we doing here?
Cover one, apparently.
Oh.
Call a timeout.
That's out. That hit the...
Oh, man.
He hit the upright.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, come on. Enough of that. Look at this, see?
Yeah, it's because they got you in the game plan mode now, so you have to back out.
I don't know how to do that.
You press circle next time you get into that screen.
Has a man out to his right.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any
Well, he threw it out the back of the end zone again, hey?
Yep.
Okay, well...
Yeah, press circle here. Now go choose what play you want to do.
Okay.
See how it throttles you? It tries to throttle you into that game plan mode.
Yeah. Well, it's bullshit, right?
So a yard out, the coach will have to leave the offense out on the field here on 4th down and goal.
Got the sack.
Nice.
I brought the play was called pinch.
Yep.
And basically, it's like a 6-man blitz with zero coverage, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, it's your ball now.
Yeah, I have a play like that in my Madden 05 playbook, actually.
Yeah.
That's one of my red zone defenses. Because when you're within your own 5-yard line, you're so close it doesn't really matter to play a deep zone at that point, right?
Well, I don't know how the goal line defenses in this game work, but my experience with the goal line defense in all of the Maddens that I've ever played
is that they suck.
It sucks. So I'd rather play like a 4-3 and send 2 or even 3 extra. Oh, this is going to turn into a touchdown. Look at this. Man, oh man. Is that guy going to catch you?
He's going to try.
Oh, he couldn't tackle you though. Oh.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
We tried.
Yep.
He just wasn't quite fast enough. Doesn't have that breakaway speed.
Well, there you go, folks. All I did all game long is I played man under 2. And I alternated between 2 plays, one with a 4-man line and one with a 3-man line.
Yep.
Right? Casey Hampton is the player of the game because he picked up that fumble and ran it in for a touchdown.
God.
Wow. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just laughing because I feel like all I'm doing is I'm watching, right? I don't have control over anything out there. Basically, the way they've designed this game, you don't have really, aside from doing the
play calling thing,
the play calling and the shifts and stuff like that, you don't have any control over what happens out there. right? It's just dice roll football, basically.
Yeah.
And you know what? I used to have games like this back in the late 1980s where all you saw was a picture of the gridiron and a dot to represent where the football was.
Yeah, yeah.
And you'd call a play on offense or on defense. And then, you know, like it would basically be a random result, you know, based to a certain degree on what your team ratings were, right?
Yeah.
And that's basically what we're doing here. It's just a little bit fancier and flashier.
So it's still looking like a ball control offense here.
Yeah. Well, I gave up 268 passing yards in the second half, right?
Yeah, because you only had 10 in the first half.
And almost no rushing yards in the second half.
I ended up getting another 174
right.
in the second half.
I gave up almost all those rushing yards in the first half.
Yeah.
Right? Or rather, I should say the AI defensive team gave up all those rushing yards in the first half.
Well, on the bright side, we only turned the ball over once this game, and they turned the ball over 5 times.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You held them to 50% in the red zone.
Yeah. Well, like I said, though, I'm not going to take any credit for this. All I'm doing is I'm just calling plays and then watching what happens, pretty much.
And we held on to the ball for 43 minutes.
Yeah, because even when I try to control a defensive lineman, most of the time the player I control ends up laying on the field, right? You know, like I try to make a move or something with him and he falls down and then I'm out of the play anyway. I'm watching.
Yeah. Obviously, Roethlisberger had a good game.
Yeah, well, he's the guy you threw the interception with, right?
That's right. How many passes did I even attempt this game? I guess quite a few. 24.
Yeah.
Rushing. We handed the ball off 24 times to that guy, 23 times to that guy. We had 2 quarterback sneaks.
Yeah.
I think that was also a quarterback sneak. I think that was the one time I called a fullback dive, and it worked out well.
Yeah. And then that one was an audible run play where that guy ended up carrying the ball.
So that 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. So we handed the ball off 52 times and threw 24 passes. So the running attack, I guess, is still very much alive and well. Right? And if we take a look at averages, I mean, you know, it's nothing atypical from what we'd see in a Madden 05 offense there. Receiving, well, obviously we threw a lot of short passes. I really can't throw long passes, so it is what it is. So.
You don't need to anyway. Right? So many of those.
Because all game long, we got 1 pancake block.
Yeah.
What the hell, man? That is such a lackluster statistics screen for offensive line. You go and you look at like Madden 05 and you'll see like all kinds of pancake blocks, even on a cupcake team.
Yeah, well, you know what? You might not have a player that gets more than 1 or 2 on the entire team, but at least half a dozen or more players do get one, at least.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, now we're on defense here, and it looks like this guy, your free safety, was leading the team in tackles. So, I guess they threw the ball a lot. Like, they were throwing the ball all the time, right?
Yeah, but for some reason, they weren't having any success at it in the first half, even with their best quarterback and their best receivers.
Yep.
And then in the second half, all of a sudden they started, like doing that, right?
Hey, you got 6 tackles for a loss there. Apparently, you got 4 sacks. I mean, look at that. They actually count sacks with a decimal place, so I guess you could get half credited for a sack.
Yeah, well, they have actually team tackles as a stat in here too, right?
Yep. 2 interceptions. Nine, 10, 11. 11 pass deflections. That's actually a lot more. 2 forced fumbles.
Did he recover all 3 fumbles? He did.
Apparently. It's just what he does, man.
Casey Hampton, the fumble recovery machine.
Yeah, they're sitting there in the draft, and they're sitting him down, right? And they see this like 325-pound guy there, and they're sitting there and they're interviewing him for the team, and they're just like, "So can you recover fumbles?" And he's like, "What?"
This is yes, I can. I can even sometimes run them back for touchdowns. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Well, we had 100% field goal percentage, and we made all our extra points.
I can't believe that. Casey Hampton, the ball hawk. Wow.
And our punting was absolutely horrible.
Was it?
But, I guess we didn't have to punt that often.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have kick return yards.
Or punt return yards?
Yeah, we have a few punt return yards.
13 punt return yards and 3 punt returns.
So, yeah. Take a look at them then. 1.7. Wow.
Yeah, well, he was only 2 of 11, right?
He's apparently on a hot streak right now.
For 18 yards. Yeah, but he did run for like 75 yards in the first half, right?
He was 2 for 11. Wow. That's brutal.
And then Cobb was like 15 of 29, so, like they still threw the ball 40 times, even though, like, what was their time of possession in this game?
Like 16 minutes.
16 minutes. They managed to run, like
40
pass plays, and then however many rushing yards.
Yeah, we ran like 60 plays, or almost 70 plays total, which is still more plays than you'd actually run in a real NFL game.
Yeah.
But most of our plays were runs. Basically, we're the reason why these games don't take like 2.5 hours to complete.
Yeah. Although this game did take 2 hours, I think, anyway, right?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It looks like
pretty close.
They handed the ball off some, but really not a lot. Right?
No. Well, mostly it was in the first half. I don't think they actually attempted any, much in the way of rushing in the second half at all.
Look at this.
And those, you can't really count those as handoffs either, because he drops back to pass and then he scrambles, right?
So they only actually handed the ball off 12 times.
Yeah.
I guess receiving, they had a favored receiver there. Caught 114 yards of passes.
Yeah. Oh, well.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops. We didn't have a lot of drops.
Well, you didn't throw a lot of passes either, though, really.
True. Let's see here. We got to go... See, they actually have blocking statistics.
Yeah, not very many either, right? Like most of the time when you saw those defensive linemen falling down, it's because they tried to make some kind of a move. I mean, I think you're almost better off not trying to make some kind of move and just
eat your block,
staying up on your feet, right? Because every time I try to do some kind of move, the guy falls down.
Yeah. Well, they have lots of defensive linemen and lots of linebackers, and that one cornerback with lots of tackles. That cornerback actually led the team in tackles, followed by that defensive tackle, followed by their free safety.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I still have to say that I'm only going to give this game like a 2 or maybe 3 out of 10 at this point, just because you shouldn't be able to run the same plays over and over and over repeatedly and have success at it. I mean...
Yeah, you should actually have to adapt to what's going on in the field.
Well, they should actually adapt to what you're doing on the field, right?
Yeah, they actually deflected 5 passes.
Yeah. But another thing, too, is that, like I mentioned earlier, I had simulation, like, quote-unquote, simulation football games from the late 1980s where they didn't even have any graphical representations of the players, and this is probably every bit as much a dice roll game as those games were.
Yeah, it just looks a lot fancier.
It just looks fancier, right? Because I get the same feeling out there. Like when I'm playing defense, I'll call like a like in one of the games, they even had little charts, right? So on defense, on the advanced level, you had something like 20 different defensive plays that you could choose from. And on offense, you had about the same, like 24 or so offensive plays that you could choose from.
Yep.
And, like you call a man under shift or something, right?
Yep.
And if they happen to be calling a run play that was going in the, to the weak side, well, then, like the dice roll was more in your favor. Whereas if it was going to the strong side and you were under shifted, because you had, they even showed little diagrams, X and O diagrams of what the formations looked like with those play calls.
Yep.
And if they ran around the side that you were shifted away from, well, then, like they would make more yardage, right?
Yep. Well, I guess that's it then.
Yep. We're done thankfully, for another week. But I have to say that considering that is my second game, this is just silly, right? I don't know how to play this game at all, and I have yet to give up 20 points. And the Eagles, by the looks of it, are not slouches either, right? Like, they're a pretty decent team.
Yeah.
So, anyway. I guess until next time.
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.